Terrence Pop here with another episode from the Lair. And you'll have to excuse me, I'm wearing my smoking jacket, or as my daughter calls them, a warmie. It's a little cool here now. And I'm not going to turn the heat on until it gets like stupid cold, because I'm cheap like that. I need to save my money. Anyway, I got a pretty good lineup here for you today. A lot of questions, a couple of opinions, and we'll jump right into it. Number one, please explain the Space Ghost reference. Okay, the Space Ghost reference is basically my way of saying I don't give a fuck. Alright, I'm gonna check out of reality, go watch me some Space Ghosts, pretend I was 9 years old again and the world is a great place. There you go. So, you're getting some flack from, I don't know, one of your bosses. You just go, yeah, sir, I'm just over there going to watch me some Space Ghost. And he really know what you said, but, you still convey the idea without actually telling them to shut the fuck up. So, it is what it is. Number two, this is a good one here. I'm a black man, and I am no man's slave. Fuck you. You don't know shit. Okay, that was sent to me in regards to, the minorities are still slaves. Yeah, I knew I was going to hit a couple nerves with that one, because a lot of people, when you tell them the truth, they flip into some cognitive dissonance. They don't want to hear the truth. They just want to continue believing what they want to believe. And some guys, when you tell them the truth, they'll just double down on stupid and just believe it even that much more, even though it is historically proven everything in that video is true. The Democrats really did do that shit. LBJ said that shit. Welfare has destroyed the black community. 75% of youths in the black community are born out of wedlock. That is shitty. And that still, if you're still taking the money, you're still a slave. So, that's just the way it is. If somebody pays you money to do nothing and keep voting for them, they just basically want an automaton that pulls the handle and does what it has to do. Sorry, dude. I'm just telling it how it is. You can get mad all you want. Send me some more hate mail. It's okay. It warms my black dead heart. Number three, your Vegas videos are complete bullshit. You should shut your trap until the facts come out. Really? The facts? Would that be the fact that the so-called security guy was shot in the leg before or after the shooting started? Okay, what facts are we talking about here? Because I've been on the ground, I've seen shit happen first fucking hand, and saw it reported on CNN 4 to 6 hours later, and it was completely fucking different. So if you think that the media of today is going to tell you the truth, you are sadly fucking mistaken. Gotcha, bitch! Alright, you want to get the truth, you have to read between the lines, and maybe talk to people who were fucking there. Alright, so let's go through a few things here, you fucking sheeple. Number one. Again, the media is not honest. They're all about ratings, and they'll do whatever they fucking have to do. They're controlled by a small portion of people. And if you believe what they say, hook, line, and sinker, you're an idiot. All right, number two, sound analysis has been done on the shooting.
We have confirmation through this acoustic forensic analysis method that there is a shooter at 425 to 450 yards.
And there are two different weapons firing at different cadences during the attack. And some of them are a dead nut ringer for a 240, which is a 30 caliber machine gun, medium machine gun. It has a specific cadence, a specific sound wave, and is absolutely fucking identical.
Shooter number two appears throughout the audio files, and shooter number two has a lag time of 0.374 seconds. 0.374 is between here and here, so it's between 200 and 300 yards. So we have a second shooter.
So how that happened with a guy firing a bump stock, I have no fucking idea, but it's suspect. Okay. What about the eyewitnesses that were being shot at on the ground who said there were multiple shooters? Or the people that walked up to the stage and said, you're all going to die?
Yes, because she had been messing with the lady in front of her and telling her that she was going to die. That we're all going to die.
The fact that he had all of these weapons in the building, he couldn't possibly use all of them. Maybe he had other people that were going to meet him, or I don't even know. Maybe he's a patsy. The truth needs to come out. Okay, and somebody else left a comment here about, bump fire stocks. That first initial salvo was 200 rounds of 5.56 fired from a machine gun. Okay, the bump stocks, they will, throw off bursts, but, getting them to do 200 rounds in a row with a magazine is not going to happen. There had to be some type of conversion for a belt. They're out there, it can be done, but, it sounded like an M249 SAW automatic machine gun. I was a SAW gunner for a couple of years in the Army. I know what the fuck they sound like. So it is what it is. I'm done addressing the Vegas thing unless there's any more evidence that comes out that's even more, telling, that I'm probably not going to mention it again. I'm tired of talking about it. It makes me sick, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are tired of hearing about it. And my heart goes out to everyone that was there. It was horrible. All right, number 4. I'm a single mother and have 2 children, ages 9 and 11. Why is it so hard to find a nice man? Why do you make us look like villain whores? All right. Well, let's just go through some facts here. You're a single mother. You're probably on the system. You're taking more out of the system that you're putting in. Your children have a greater chance of suicide, going to prison, being psychologically invalid, and a whole rash of other fucking things that are very expensive for society. So you're taking more than you're putting in, number 1. All right, number 2, if these children are both from the same man, you have effectively cut him out of their lives and hampered their development into later life. If you're sucking this guy for child support, fuck you, that's bullshit. Let them have the kids half the time and earn your own fucking money and pay for your own goddamn retirement. Okay, and making you look like villains and whores. Listen, Bill Shapiro said it as simply and effectively as anyone can say it. Finish high school, get a job, get married, stay married, and have kids. And chances are you won't wind up in poverty, you won't be a drain on the system, and you might actually put some children back into the population who are worth 2 shits. Just saying. Now, I'm sorry if you feel like you're a whore, but, actions speak louder than words. And it is what it is. Wah. This one, you're going to love this one. This is a good one. I just removed your deadbeat dad dilemma from our Facebook pages. Please keep your filthy lies off of our page. I'm going to report you to Facebook and Google. Well, I haven't posted that video in years. Apparently somebody's out there posting it for me. Good on you. Keep doing it. And filthy lies. If you watch Deadbeat Dad Dilemma, I'm using real numbers. A lot of these are from people I interviewed. Most of them are blue collar guys, and they're working $50,000 to $70,000 a year jobs in the middle class, and they're living in a fucking refrigerator box. Guys are sharing an apartment. They can't afford to fucking live. In today's economy, just to get by, you gotta have 2 incomes per household. What do you think happens to the dude when he only has half of that? It fucks dudes over. Period. Maybe that's why we have so many homeless men out there. Oh, I don't want to say that because there are homeless women now too. Fuck them, there are not. Well, maybe there are. I'm not going to say indefinitely, but they always get fucking. Everyone always babies them. Dudes are out there dying in droves. Nobody gives a shit. All right, I'm done with that rant. Number 6, Pop. How can I protect myself from the yes means yes laws? I'm going to college next year, and this PC safe space has me terrified to go to school. Well, dude, I'm just going to tell you straight up. You are well within your rights to be afraid of going to college. Okay? You obviously are not an idiot. You can see what's going on, and you realize it's irrational and it's fucking stupid. Got it. You're already ahead of the game. All right. If you really want to, do anything with this yes means yes, you just get to keep your pecker in your pants. Okay? I did make, as a joke, the coitus consent form, which is on my website, redonkulous.com. Feel free to download it in PDF. Share it with your friends, because, I I made that over, I don't know, half a bottle of whiskey and some of my better writings, I must say. But those yes means yes laws, it's a witch hunt. At any given time, you know, if you're having sex with a girl, afterwards you say, well, I said he could do this, but not that. And next thing you know, you're in jail. All right, so number 7. Now, this is a good idea this guy sent me here. You have 35 years in the military. How about you tell us some of your military stories? My uncle was in Vietnam, and his stories were great. He passed away a few years back of a rare blood cancer of some type. He doesn't even know that, but it doesn't really matter. He's dead. He's dead. Mr. Pop, you're a pretty funny guy, and I'm sure you have a lot of funny stories. Well, yes, I do. 35 years, you see a lot of crazy shit, okay? And I've been present, you know, either I was standing right there when it happened, or I walked up shortly after it happened, or it happened before I got to it. But I've been exposed to all kinds of crazy shit. You know, combat, ranger school, you know, guys sneaking whores in the barracks, fist fights, you know, barroom brawls, gunfight here or there. I mean, it's crazy ass shit. So I'm going to give you a story, and I think guys will like this one. When I was in the Ranger Battalion, I was 21 at the time, and it was just before the Panama invasion, and we had do a night. It was a jump. They wanted to do a night jump. Somebody in the company wanted to get their master jump wings, and we're going to do a night jump. We piggybacked off of another platoon, and we decided we were going to jump, but we're going to do it Hollywood. Okay, and we're on different. We actually jumped into a different DZ than the platoon, and you know, it went like clockwork. The sun was like right there on the horizon. It's technically a night jump, even though you could still see. And we exit the aircraft. No big deal. We went out about 6:50 p.m. ish. You know, get on the ground, pack up our chute. First thing you do whenever you land, when you take a parachute drop, is you stop and take a fucking piss. Because I don't know what it is. It's probably the adrenaline, all the other chemicals going on in your body. But when you hit the ground, you got to piss like a racehorse. You got to piss right now. So I take a piss. I go, I pick up my chute, I put it in a kit bag, hook up my reserve, throw it over my head, you know, walk back into the chute turn-in point. Usually a truck there, you throw all your chutes on it. It was about 7:30. It was already dark. And, you know, we're standing around for like a half an hour. They're you know, doing roll call, making sure everybody's there. Well, one guy didn't show up. So, you know, we yell for him. We don't hear anything. So we get arm to arm, and we're going to walk the DZ to find this guy. I'll never forget this, because I walked out. It was probably about a quarter of a mile. And I walk onto a road intersection, and I see this guy, like, waddling up. You know, he take a couple steps. He's labored breathing, you know. I'm going to say a name. It's not his name. I don't want to get sued, but I was going to say he's hypothetically Riggs. So I'm like, Riggs, is that you? What's going on? You know, he just kind of walks up, and I put my white light on him, and he's white as a ghost, lips are purple, and from the waist down, he's just saturated with blood. And the words that came out of his mouth right after that was like, Pop, my penis has been torn off at the stock. And it was so shocking to me. I go, what? Your penis was torn off at the stock? Well, the other ranger was like 50 meters away, yells out, Pop found Riggs. His penis was torn off at the stock. You could hear all the rangers just converge, and we're all surrounding him, and he's all fucked up. And the doc walks up, pushes him down, pops his pants down, is going through his stuff. And he's like, well, you know, your Frank and beans were still there. Oh, Riggs, looks like you popped a hole in your bean bag. Now, I did not know if you lacerate your scrotum that it bleeds worse than a scalp wound. But apparently it does. So I'm thinking, they're going to put a bandage on it. They're going to take the Madigan. They're going to give him Novocaine. He'll be okay. Still has his penis. His balls are still there. Nope. The doc is like, hold him down. And these two big corn-fed guys just, boom. And he pulls open his aid bag, you know, cuts off some of the hair, you know, and just fucking starts sewing his fucking sack right in front of us all. And like, he was screaming his goddamn head off. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't seen anything like that since I watched like veterinary fucking medicine, because that's basically what they treat us like, a bunch of fucking cows. And he's screaming and screaming, and this one guy looks, he's just, like, holy fuck, I was getting sick. I was like, oh my God. And this guy goes, he ain't got much hair on his balls. And in the middle of the screams, Riggs looks at him and goes, it's because I don't want my girlfriend to floss her teeth. And everyone's like, valid excuse. So they finished sewing him. I think it was like 6 stitches in his sack. They put a t-shirt on him like a diaper, and they all put him in the back of the truck, and we rolled back to the barracks. And the next day he went into the hospital, got a tetanus shot, but as far as I know, he's good to go. He's got a couple kids. It's all good. Anyway, if you like the funny stories, I got a bazillion of them. I got to get out of here. I'll talk to you later. Out.